Seems we're live. Hello everyone. It's Sunday afternoon, just coming up to about 10 to 4, Sunday afternoon, the 7th of October 2023. And if you're finding some little flashes of light occasionally, it's because the sun is shining brilliantly here, and it's reflecting off the windscreens of cars as it goes past my home here. So you get a little flash from reflection of the sun. Don't think it'll matter, awful lot, but there we are. Gonna play a few tunes, and obviously probably comments will come up at some other time, if any. I've had a few requests. I've not going to play any today. I've had one for What'll I Do, which I have got the music for somewhere. Got to search for that one. I did used to play it with my band years ago. It's a nice little waltz, and the lads in the band often used to call it the duck song, because most people seem to sing it as What'll I Do instead of What Will I Do or What'll I Do. What'll I do when you are far away? Anyway, and I've had a couple of requests for something else. Yours, famous during the war by Berlin, and I think I've already done it before, but maybe not. They've asked for I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. So I'll sort those out maybe during the week. I have here, I've been looking through my filing cabinet full of alphabetical sheet music. Got one here called A Full-Time Job, and a picture of a singer who at that time was known as Violet Pretty. But Violet Pretty, although that was her real name, did do quite a little bit on television and radio and on records before she changed her name and became a quite well-known film star by the name of Anne Hayward. And she did quite a lot of films. Can't remember any particular ones at the moment, but Anne Hayward is what she became. It's printed in a terrible colour of blue right the way through, probably because in 1952 we were still a bit hard up after the war, and paper was short and printing and everything else was short. I don't know why, but they decided to print everything in blue. Picture, note, the music, and it makes life very difficult to see. So I have scanned it on my scanner and printed out a copy, which is 3 pages long. So I hope I can get through 3 pages of it with a repeat, actually, if I so-called want to do it, but we'll see how we go. It says play bright. It's in the key of F. Got a lot of different chords as usual, which is what I like. Written in 1952 by Jerry Teifer, T-E-I-F-E-R. Not somebody I know or I've heard of. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this one. I shall play it as I see fit, as a foxtrot, no doubt. Okay, I think we're all set. Full-Time Job, that was called. I don't think it ever became very popular. In fact, I don't really know the song, and I had to read it from the pages here. And there we are. Okay, now I've got another one I found under letter A House with Love in It. And here we have a picture of Lorraine Desmond. Now, she recorded this on Parlophone Records in apparently 1956. Again, it may have been a bit of a hit, but I don't really remember it, and I haven't had much time to look at it. It's written in the key of F. It says slowly with great feeling. We'll see about that. It says in tempo at the beginning, a tempo, MF, a tempo. So, although it says slowly with great feeling, then sort of contradicts itself. Anyway, to play a tune like this, as I've not played it before, what I would normally do is just have a little run through to see how it goes. A lot of chords in this one, so I see. So we'll see how we get on. As I say, I've not really played this before, so we'll see how we get on. David. Hello, David. Nice of you to pop in to my little session here. Hope you're okay. I won't talk about my problems. I've got enough of them. Sometimes playing my keyboard takes my mind off what I've got problems with. But there we are. That's what happens when you get old. Here we are with something else now to play. I found a tune called A Gal In Calico, written in E flat this time. Arthur Schwartz, he did a lot of film music way back. In fact, I'm pretty sure this was in a film, but I can't tell you what, because I've only got it as a piece of paper like this, called a lead sheet by some musicians. Sometimes they call them busker sheets, but there we are. Written in 1946, pretty short as a film. Is that going to stay there? I think so. It's a bit of a faster tune, in fact a quick step I would say, and hopefully my fingers will get round this one. So here we go with this one. Put that sound on. Okay. Calico. Doesn't help that I'm leaning forward to read the music sometimes, so doesn't help at all really. And another one I have discovered knocking around. This was so small that I had to redo it, and it came out looking like that. Very strange shape of piece of music, but at least it's big enough for me to see it. Quite a well-known song in its day, goes back to 1921. Herbert Happy Lawson wrote it. Well, I hope he was happy. It goes a bit like this. Got to do a slight change there. Right, okay. Right, key of G this time. Right, okay. Anytime, it was called, by Herbert Happy Lawson. Now, I'll just play you something else. Let's just do a little change of rhythm. And Laura Handy is watching. Laura Handy. Oh, I think I know who Laura is. Okay. Yes, I think I know who Laura is. Right. Let's see. We'll put on, as Anton Dubek would call it, a samba. A samba. I think that's what he prefers to say. I've always called it a samba. Here we go. A samba coming up. I've got just the right button. And that was called I Love You and Don't You Forget It. I think Perry Como made that quite famous in his day. He was making lots of records. How are we doing? Might just do something else before I go. If I can think of something else. Let's see. Just press a button here. Not quite sure what's going to come out when I press this one. Got to do a check on this. Not quite what I expected. Also, not quite what I wanted. teach me not to do a certain little button on here, which is called freeze. Otherwise, I land up with a tempo that's totally different. You make mistakes when you go live. Anyway, I wasn't really into that. We'll do something different. Let's try this. And hopefully this will work out better. That last one was called Hors d'oeuvre, normally played by Sid Phillips. I had something drop down on the floor while I was playing through. That distracted me for a moment. Who else is here at the moment? We have got Pam. Hello, Pam. I do wish I could come and hear you singing it with the band over in Brighton. By the way, Pam Daybell, I hope I've got pronunciation right, sings with the Les Paul Big Band in Brighton once a month, towards the end of the month, I believe it is. And you'll find details on Facebook if you look up the Les Paul Big Band. And Pam is one of the singers. And I haven't been to see them because I can't get out of my home. I'm housebound. So it is rather a shame. But when I am able to, I was able to, I used to so much enjoy listening to the big bands. Right, what else shall I do? I've got nothing written down here at the moment. So everything is done off the top of my head. Some of these tunes I've done before, haven't I? Whether I can remember them off the top of my head is another thing. Let's just try this. We'll just have a little go to whether this tune will work out okay. And I'm just going to bring the tempo down slightly, just a shade, and see how we go. there we are. Just looking at what fell down on the floor. I think we'll probably leave it at that. Been on here quite a while, and I don't like to overdo it, because I think it gets a bit boring otherwise for the listeners. So, hope you have a good weekend, what's left of it. And if you like watching Strictly Come Dancing, it's the results show tonight. And hope you enjoy the music. I do prefer the older stuff being played by Dave Ash and his orchestra, but we can't do anything about that, can we? It's a shame, but there we are. Okay, thanks for watching and listening. Have a good week. Bye.